Tyranny is outpacing democracies. Zelensky at Davos summit. World News.
Here's a summary of the article.
AFP. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky urged his Western allies to take quicker decisions to help his war-struck country on Wednesday, warning that tyranny is outpacing democracies. In an address to the World Economic Forum in Davos by video link, the Ukrainian leader issued a call for speed, in a barely veiled reference to hesitations in Germany about whether to supply heavy Leopard tanks to the country. The time the free world uses to think is used by the terrorist state to kill, Zelensky said ahead of a meeting of Ukraine's Western arms suppliers in Germany on Friday. The mobilization of the world must outpace the next military mobilization of our joint enemy. Polish President Andrzej Duda, whose country has offered to send its Leopards, called it a very good idea on Tuesday. Ukraine's backers are set to meet at the US-run Ramstein military base in Germany on Friday. I hope it will be very positive for Ukraine. Unofficially, I have very good and positive signals, Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko told AFP on Wednesday.
This post received a score of 11,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Extremism rises when the system in place is failing citizens and is corrupted. Bad living conditions are in contrast with riches of few, people stop seeing it for its glamour and lean towards seeing it as a class injustice. Tensions rise, desperation turns into blame, reason to violence. Rise of extremism is natural reaction to something.
A breakdown of 70-plus years of continuous global progress, due to a string of crises that affect every continent simultaneously, and no clear way out is a very dangerous time for our species. There have been dark periods in the past, but there generally was widespread belief that they would be resolved, either via religious dogma or via an escape from the mundane life cycle via nirvana, enlightenment. The 2020s are fertile ground for con men and doomsday cults of all varieties, even if the prior problems had begun to emerge in individual countries like the USA and Brazil in the 2010s.
Greater than no clear way out. There is a very clear way out. Tax the fuck out of the rich, destroy the coal companies, prosecute their executives and major shareholders for their crimes, improve conditions for average people everywhere, etc.
I agree, it's pretty clear who's at fault and it's straight up the narrative of the powerful that there's nothing we can do about it. They've moved from denialism to doom-saying.
I got a $500 electric bill today, which represented a 52% increase in oil price. Usage was practically dead on balls the same. Cost plus 52% research shows. Electric suppliers saw 56% increase in oil profits last year. Not gross profits. And thanks to the corruption of my local government, and the explicit collusion of the only second other supplier in my region, there is literally no other option besides going solar panel or going candlelight. CEO $50 million bonus. All those cliches. The spark is coming. It really is. It started by allowing corporations to buy politicians.
Politicians should only be able to buy extremely broad index funds. Or invest their money in the country's equivalent of a future fund.
They're called government bonds, and there are a few varieties. But if we're going to allow investing by politicians, that should be the only place they're allowed to invest something peanut farm.
Isn't speed part of the appeal of tyranny though? Being able to make whatever decision you want without consideration for the wants or needs of others?
Yeah, look how fast China can get major projects done. Pretty easy to get a new power plant or rail line built when anyone who bitches about it gets killed for their organs.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.